Hi, Kutha again. And first things first, for my sixth video, I wanted to give a thank you to a new subscriber, which brings my total up to a whole whopping six, by the name of 91 Pup. And I just, like I said, I want to say thanks to him. And I wanted to just let him know that hopefully I'll be able to keep making videos that you will um, enjoy or at least find thought provoking or something like that along those lines. And hopefully you'll want to stay a subscriber. So, um, like I said, thanks. Now to what I wanted to talk about on this particular little video is one of the people that inspired me to start making videos. And if you don't know who they are, then please go back and watch the introduction again. You know where it is. And one of the reasons why uh, I wanted to start doing videos is that I wanted to address a few things about religion. Now, I'm not saying that I'm some type of religious expert or anything like that. Far be it from the truth. I mean, you know, I am. My information on religion is about as much as anybody else's. I've read up on more of them, but expert, no. I do have opinions, though. And one of the ones that I always wondered about, since, like I said in one of my other videos, my target demographic is America. That's where I live. So those are the issues that I more hear about than anything else. And religion seems to be such a big one right now. Always has been. Um, and mainly the reason why is because I mean, it makes the news a lot. I mean, everything from the mosque at Ground Zero to the Westboro Baptist Church. You know, uh, just a lot of those topics. I mean, I started paying a little bit more attention to them when I was starting to watch the videos, and I figured I would just add my two bits in. I mean, and I'm pretty sure that there's going to be enough people out there who are going to be like, well, here's your two bits back. But you know what? I can do that. These are my videos, so there. And but I always kind of wondered about a lot of it. I mean, I did a little bit of thinking about it, and you know, uh, I've always seen religion myself as kind of a you know, for whatever people believe the religion is, as a fundamentalist uh, belief. Because the majority of people that are a certain religion that they practice and whatnot, it's because of their family. A family that was raised in the Bible Belt in America are going to be some denomination of Christian, and therefore, the family was that particular Christian religion, so therefore the person who grew up, around that, due to their setting and stuff, this is the thing that they're going to know the most. And therefore, there's a good chance that they're probably going to become that particular denomination as well. There are examples of people that don't, but, I mean, generally speaking, it it seems that way to me. I could be wrong. You can call me on it. That'd be cool. I appreciate it. I like being uh, shown that it's like, hey, you're wrong, so therefore I can be hopefully more closer to right next time. But I mean that's just kind of how I see it. And and I look at a lot of this stuff, and I'm just wondering, you know, um, why it seems to be such a big thing for people to like sit there and want to argue this over when, I mean, it's a constitutional right in America that you have the right to freedom of religion. Whatever religion you are, as long as you're an American citizen, and you have the right to worship that way. If you're a Christian and you want to worship Christianity, that's your right. It's constitutionally guaranteed. If you're a Hindu and you've become a naturalized citizen, it's your right to believe in the Hindu beliefs. You know, and this, a lot of these, because like I said, I realize it's such a hot button topic, but like a lot of the arguments that I see a lot of people getting into on here, um, truly kind of actually perplex me and whatnot. Um, I mean, everybody has their own opinion on it, but I mean, why is it so important to sit there and like harp on someone because they're an atheist or a Muslim, when you're a Christian? Um, I mean, don't they have the same right as you do as an American to believe what religion that they want to believe in? I mean, I like my own, choice in terms of what you would call religion is, it's agnostic, to an extent. I stated in one of my other videos earlier that I am a believer in life and coexisting with your environment. And part of your environment around you is the people that are interacting with you in that environment. You know, so if I'm walking through an area and there just happens to be, a Baptist, there's a Baptist over there and a Christian over there and a Hindu over there, and a Muslim, sitting under a tree eating a sandwich. Um, you know what? I mean, that's their choices. I mean, it does. I can walk by, and if they're in a religious discussion about whatever it is and stuff, I can walk by and say, "Hey, cool. That's your beliefs. You are entitled to them and stuff." I'm not going to jump down their throat about it, saying how wrong they are or anything like that. It's just I mean, that's part of what being here in America is about. The acceptance of other people's religions is such a big thing. Because like I said, it's a constitutional right. I mean, this is a right that was established over 200 years ago. So, why is there so much, like, I don't know, to put it mildly, bickering about, well, you're not a Christian or you're not this or you're not that, when these people are guaranteed that right? I mean, it's just, they have the right to worship the way they want to worship, you know? So, I mean, I myself, I mean, I'm just, like I said, I'm curious about it. It's, I mean, I guess I'm kind of asking for a little bit of input on this, you know, to kind of understand the, the why there is so why this it seems these arguments get so quickly heated. When there's what appears to me to be almost no reason to, and I'm just like I said, I'm just along the lines. Like I said, me myself. Um, like I said, I have some agnostic beliefs mixed in with a little bit of theist and atheistic. Um, as to where I just along the lines as just like I can say that it's like I don't know if there's a God, and I can also say that it's like, and if there is a God, that's not, if it's the Christian God, I don't want to worship that God, because I mean, you read the Bible, I mean, this was not a very nice individual that you would want to associate with. But I mean, I'm not, um, I have the same view on several other religions as well. Like I've mentioned Hinduism. a couple of times. I wouldn't want to be a Hindu because, frankly, I wouldn't want to have to sit there and choose a specific god to worship, and they have a ton, you know. Nor would I want to, be a Muslim because it's like I don't believe in some of the tenets of Islam. I don't think that I don't think they're something that I could live with myself. Like I said, I prefer to not see people die. I prefer not to see people hurt, and unfortunately, um, in those religions, Christianity especially, you know, I mean, Christianity, just, hey, God decided to wipe out the planet by flooding it one time. He wiped out two cities that he thought were so beyond redemption that he just decided, well, it's time to burn them to the ground. That's not the type of guy that I really can get behind and say I believe in. You know, and so I mean, so my view on it, and like I said, you can call my view naive if you want. Go ahead, but the way I see it is that we have everybody has the right to religion. You, me, the guy you may be arguing with, isn't like I said, isn't that just isn't that enough? I mean, do you really need to try to go out there and almost like in this crusader forever try to convince somebody that they're wrong and that they should believe in what you believe? I mean, you know, doesn't that just seem like a such a waste of time? You know, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm just not seeing it and whatnot. But I mean, I thought that the right of freedom of religion in this country was good enough. So, if you got any constructive answers for me, please leave them in the comments. Because like I said, I'm just curious. I'm really interested in knowing why that type of bickering and arguing seems to go on and is a such a hot button topic. I mean, seriously, I really want to know.